Hello everyone, time for part 2 of the new buggy. Last test run I had problems with the drive joints getting destroyed pretty quickly. To solve this I tried out some nylon filament. Starting out I just replaced the dog bone sockets and the motor gear with nylon, as they were most prone to damage. Eager as I am, I quickly threw everything together and did some quick tests to make sure it was still moving smooth. This was of course quickly followed with some actual driving. After driving around for a bit, I couldn't see any damage to the sockets, which is a great improvement compared to before. I decided to give it a proper test outdoors this time. You can also see the new top race that greatly decreases the amount of flexing in the chassis. As you can see, it's still quite nervous and constantly wants to send the rear sideways, but at least everything is working. I started noticing that the rear suspension was binding up sometimes. After closer inspection, it seems I printed the dog bone sockets too tight and it was a bit difficult to move. Need to pay closer attention on the next print. Here you can see how it wanders back and forth, probably due to the chassis not being configured correctly. And my first hit and run. It all worked great up until this point. After roughly an hour or two of driving, the smallest sprocket in the gearbox finally overheated and broke. It was at this stage I realized I hadn't put any grease whatsoever in the gearbox. Oops. This left the buggy grounded, but at least it looks cool. I reprinted this sprocket in nylon and went for a speed run, checking the speed with a phone GPS and a cheap action camera. Unfortunately, this made the buggy extremely top heavy and prone to flipping. This would be so cool with FPV glasses though. Before this run I adjusted the front steering and added some toe in. This seemed to calm the chassis down a bit, but I still find it too nervous, especially when going above 25 km per hour. Eventually I managed to max it out at 39 km per hour, but I had to be super careful with the throttle. In the end I removed the action camera so I could really test the performance and drivability without flipping every 2 minutes. Instead of flipping, I went straight into a tree while doing 30 to 35 km per hour. It was such a hard impact that it split both the front and rear frame whilst completely separating the front suspension. At least it's an easy fix. Reprinting the parts takes a few hours and I'm using better plastic this time, that shouldn't shatter as easy. So that's it for this part. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe if you wish to get updates on this project.